Couple last minute things. Ran a little longer than I thought. What do I call this one? Ending 2.3. That's what we're at, right? 2.3. Defenders of Defenders of War. Yeah, I thought we'd have it not 2.4, but. I don't know. I just mumble a lot. Ending 2.3 and I'm currently a little short, running mentally short a little on what I should what's I could call it. I mean, hold on, let me find out what the next one's fucking called. All right, and what the fuck? The encroaching ice. That's what I an encroaching ice. Even if I'm pretty sure I didn't spell that quickly, but whatever. I'm like, oh, that's happening. We're getting some of that now. Come on, open up already. Ah, shit. Forgot to open up. There we go. Unfortunately, it was broken to me that my local MTG scene only really plays Commander, and maybe drafts and other such, but mostly Commander. So, moment here. So I'm going to need to pick up a Commander deck. I was already eyeing one. It's just going to get it sooner. Thankfully, the reorganizing of what I was going to be buying next month actually fits nicely with what getting 14. So. Yeah. Honestly, I think Random seems fun. I decided partway through to see about what would it do if I turned one of my starter decks, the Day of the Dragon one. Blue-red, lots of dragons. One of its big cards is a guy called Sarkin. He can turn into any dragon card if you summon it. And he'll gain their power, their toughness, and whatever abilities they had. So you can do some neat stuff with that. It's great to pull out a dragon and go, all right, well, now he's that. And Yeah. So it's a great way to get to bypass summoning sickness. And if you get some beat sticky dragons, it allows him to accumulate commander damage. So I think he could be a neat commander. Commander damage is one of the mechanics I've learned about commander. You start with 40, but if you do, what was it, 21 damage, the other guy goes with your commander. The other guy just goes down. So, yeah, I didn't actually get to play yesterday against anyone in Meat Space. That's fun, you know. Get to know the scene. Just a bit. Watch the game, learn a bit. I had fun with just listening to throw the back and forth. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Whenever this guy pulls out a card for his little combo he was pulling on him. Which is why he took him out first in the game. I don't remember who won, but that was fun. Like, you still have alternate win conditions, but you can't just infinite life your way up. Because Commander's big thing is, because there's more than 2 people, up to 4, I think. The game I have is free because no one else was playing at the time. They started, and I, was in the 4th spot anyways. It didn't, Point is, yeah, a little bit, and I gotta admit, part of me does find the whole single thing appealing, because it lets you try out and get a bunch of cards and try to work things together in fun ways. Basically what I've done online. I found out that Brawl is basically Commander. It literally has Commander card in it, so I'm working on building my own Day of the Dragon Commander card. Where the fuck am I going? I was heading over here to do Fashion Port, and I just kind of forgot mid-conversation. Draped in Storms, to Chains, Drake's Wrath, Storm of Blood, Armored Core. Yeah, I don't have stuff for that. Pretty sure that Storm of Blood just means any of one of some Stormblood gear. Class gear, but I don't have Java gear, whatever. I don't have any of that, so. I went colors and I'll sign that will at least somewhat look good. Without further ado, let the judging begin. Take your place, my friend, and strike a pose. What is there to begin to bring the mystery? Ask you. Alright, spelling your name, I would still be a rogue. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's pretty obvious fucking what your identity is. My character guessed it, even though I forgot who the fuck you were. 81. A little above 80, so. I don't think that looks too bad. And that gets me sufficient enough to get 60,000 MGP, so. $90,000. Ooh. Yeah, because it's, you know, 50% stuff today. Give me, no. Oh. My buddy, he's my pal. Altos? Of course he's fucking here. It's the imp event, the, Kappa event, or the imp. Of course, and he turns people to Kappas. Ah, I didn't notice it before. Alright, so I don't think I'll wrangle anybody up by the issue. Yeah, I'll try to get some. I had someone who wanted to volunteer, but like, wrong, wrong data center. So, and also a lot of people just straight up, you know, were wrong time zone. Still, for all things, where the fuck am I going? Right, Rose Promenade. Oh, before we do anything, I'm gonna switch out to a new minion. Alrighty, we're at the point where I can get through Wind Up Dizzle. Oh, I got my arm pieces back and use some Raptor Blue dye. That's the piece of armor. I think it looks real good. So apparently there's a Mountain Dew cross promotion. And yes, I am exactly the fucking type of person it appeals to. I'm already stocked up for a while. I will probably try to buy a few just to see if I can get the codes. But yeah, I won't do it a lot. You know, just worst case scenario, I only get enough codes to buy buy pots of, or I don't get anything. But I figure it's likely I'd at least get, you know, 5 pots of metallic green or blue or orange. I don't want orange, but oh, green and such. And it's not like I wouldn't be drinking anyway, so anyway. Anyways, let's get my minion out. I do kind of just want the ridiculous Mountain Zoo minion. Something in-depth Dezel Quillan minion. An aesthetic solid engineer Dezel Quillan began crafting war rituals after having a vision of 99 red balloons floating over the black shroud. And Excel engineer was seen with the day he boarded his great fiction. War balloon frights the sight of any ever built and quick with an upward and left the man a balloon. Yeah, his destination, the floating continent of Talon. That's interesting, you know? He probably died trying to get back there, but it's neat to find out that's, he, you know, made the attempt. Do I want to? I will at least look at what they have again. Let's see, if 50 horn, I could get a lot of things here now. Boop, boop. They can't see the things, but if I were to change my hair, or, you know, at least match. Not a high priority like the actually good looking neck thing. So yeah, nothing prioritized here. I'm not gonna do that today just because, you know, time, but I will start at some point in next week. Start next week, you know, just standing limps going. Well, that's not really. I'd actually start with the novice thing, because, you know, it's easier to convince people to help you that way. And, you know, mentors and such, or other novices who want to run it too. Chamber of Rule. But yeah, what did I didn't. I didn't fucking think. Whoops. Why did I do that? The moment I realized I was going to fall off, I was just trying to get up on the railing. And I'd forgotten that, you know, this was a fall down type of thing. But yeah. Boo. Bow, 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 bow. But yeah. Oh, shit, I should turn the music back up. I cranked it down. Okay. Listen to her stuff while grinding. Down, down. That's fucking weird. Sorry, it's just the first time I noticed this. These weird metal plates are just standing there. Wait, you have arrived at the Vista? It's specifically this metal plate. Why is this metal plate giving me a thing in chat? That's weird. I never realized that. I never knew that. Anyways, once we get nearly caught up and all I have is that really to do, I won't stop this completely, streaming this completely, but assuming I can't get anybody to help me until then. But either way. I will start doing Tears of the Kingdom because I want to do Tears of the Kingdom. It haunts me there. How have you fared, Haru? What hidden gems did the streets of Alda offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single out use. Begin use. Well, yeah, give us an admiral start, even for our ranks are somewhat thin. In these troubled years following calamity, talk of the order's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, in the hope that inspires these people were born in no small part from the victories you've proven yourself to won. Thank you, Haru. I not surrender this precious gift you've placed in my keeping. These roots will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt, it's not eyes. The Salda has graced my trial coming with her blessings. Wave of agreement is over. The document signed and finance secure. There is not to prevent me from taking the next step. You are concerned by this syndicate's involvement? As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this smack. And as for rumors, doubt the surrounding enterprise, well, nothing shall plague us until the guy had a chance to prove its worth. And also, you know, the Syndicate is basically the government of Ul'dah, so you gotta take, if this is supposed to be a cross thing, yeah, it makes sense to get funding from all three, at least in part. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn the people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of, we should waste no more of it. Actually, what am I doing? We should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. That's better. I was going too far into ham and not. Well, I'm trying to do a keep a stuck up Alfie voice. And down. No, watches us leave.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
Lots of doubt going on all everywhere, though.
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea.
And lots of hope.
Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong.
Well, I mean, theoretically, it should be serving all 3 simultaneously. That way, you know, you need something really fucked up where, you know, the Elder Seedseer and say the Elder Seedseer and Merlwyb to sign off on doing something against Ul'dah, and simultaneously, you know. Admittedly, Uldah's whole thing is more complicated, but it would presumably default at least to you. Similar to how the Immortal Flames mostly default to him, and through him, you.
Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
Yeah, if he's taking most of it from them rather than a third, that's a difference. That's a difference.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them.
Like, as a reminder, he's also technically part of the Syndicate, so So is Manderville, but it's, I don't think Godbirth, you know.
Finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the warrior of light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I mean, that confirms he's one of our investors.
But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
Which means you'd have to do we want to take care of. I mean,
It was all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
oh no, there are things you can do, but I don't think you're the kind of person who would do such a thing morally. I'm talking about assassination. Hire somebody. Let's not pretend that that's not something that many of the others would do at the Syndicate against their rivals or potential rivals. Just, you know. But, yeah, you know, you like said, you don't have to think morally to do that, so, as I mentioned, it's probably not the right thing to do, but you could do something, I'm just saying. Something could be done.
And what good our government? What worth?
That's all, he looks so fucking stupid.
How deplorable this mockery of justice!
The fucking mushroom dress, just so awful.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Return to the Rising Stones. Yeah, continually, that's not one I can really do much with. You should head over to Corsus. No, that's not when I need to go, you dingleberry. No, wait, that's probably from one of the red things. Just misleading. What? It's one of my crafter adjacent quests. I'm just ignoring. Hold on. I think. Okay, yeah. Everyone's the same then. Did they change? I need to talk to everybody, but I don't remember exactly what everybody said at the moment. But I did remember you said something about a team and coaxing someone to stop. When I read it, yeah, okay, yeah, I knew it. The rebel friendly dude. Now, okay. This is not a journey I wish to repeat. The rest, the combination of references at hand. I must see to the preparation of the inaugural ceremony. You for allowing me to monopolize your services. Alright, I'm starting to anticipate. Will lead to your free for other duties? Oh no. Okay, when are we getting heretical harassment? Appears eager to looking back the Remnant's Toll. Okay, I have to know. Hold on, let me check. I legitimately cannot fucking tell. What? It's a real pity that they don't fucking include a list of the MSQ in this thing. MS Gold. Okay, this one, next one, and the one after. Here's eager to welcome back to the install. Greetings, Haru. Afano tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scion shall certainly be grateful to have the sort of such an organization. Set to take place here at the Rising Stones. Cesario is cooperating with Afano to see that all is in readiness. Notes themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. The new faces have arrived in them in the light. Another of Sappho might find himself overwhelmed, but you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires. Form the circle, my grandfather. Let me just. My grandfather formed the circle knowing in hopes that no accumulation of knowledge, or as it might be saved from disaster foretold. A band of champions brought together by a common goal to lead our realm to a better tomorrow. Though our means may differ, I would like to do it, but I do him proud in undertaking his new endeavor. Yeah, but certainly I'm gonna, buy the one thing. I don't really mind if I get my guys up to 60 as much anymore. Whatever. Especially since I'm gonna still go try, when Heaven Sword starts to pick up immediately, White Mage. Last one. Good idea of you, Haru. I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with this new arm of the Scions. Scions. Ha! I barely noticed your recruits arrived. Just barely a trickle compared to the flood of trigger hunters we have factory here every day. When you're off age, it's more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this will answer directly to antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Soft one. The shivers. We couldn't. Gods, woman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to ourselves. Prisoners marked for the frontier efforts. We should got the crossover tomorrow. We were signed by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. There's too many. We only see through our lives by obeying the lies. Pray forgive us. Yeah, pretty rich, but smart soldiers aren't mine. Take your rest and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? Perfection, well, this is likely to be more than a case of simple story. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence did these supplies originate? As for temps, we collected the provisions from Dragonhead proper. Understood. I shall see that they are apprised of this development. Oh, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Protectants? I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but would also have you travel there, enough for your considerable talents. Yes, I realize that contradicted my earlier hopes to line your load. Not hopes to line your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. Thank you for your understanding. I am certain Lord Horchfont will be glad of your assistance. Now we go to Horchloth. Let me just... What? Oh, I literally have nothing. Okay. Well, I know a good way to force these things to recolor. Let's see. What do I want to dye it over with? Boot for a while. Boom. Apparently, of course, those ions are just over here. Real pity that those are, you know, anyways, I could do the one thing on. On the way to Dragonhead. On the way to Dragonhead. So yeah, since over the mode, I'm building a deck, and yeah, it's you only use one of each card. Summary that it starts the minimum at 40, which is dumb, but I think that might just be the minimum need to save it. So I'm slowly but surely filling out the 100. I do not have a lot of cards yet, though. And a lot of them, I feel like, at this point, I'm not quite building it for it. Wait, hold the phone, sorry. I phased through something there. Huh. Okay, I guess that could have happened here too. Yeah, okay. I guess that could just happen with this mount. But I thought I just stumbled across a bit of clipping. Obviously, you wouldn't be really big clipping, you know. Like, that wouldn't fucking survive a game like this. It'd have been patched out. Any such thing would have been long since patched out. Well, Horchfont. Oh, if it isn't my fault. I don't know what voice I gave for Horchfont. Well, if it isn't my fine friend Haru Fox. Would you care for a plate of roast karaku, some mulled wine? No? Ah, I see you've not come to my hall merely to escape the biting cold. Back to the verge of opening out energy message from my soul. I expect the timing of arrival is no coincidence. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Actually, interesting looking gear. Not. Oh. Astrum helm. Okay, what can lack of. I like making it blue, but bronze look it could work with something else. Eh. Bloom coif. I don't look terrible. I could probably combine with something else. Die preview. That does look good. All three of these look kind of good, but they're also Monk, Nin, Sam, Lancer, Dragon, Reaper. Yark. I like the look of it. What changes when I die? I'm gonna be honest here. That definitely does not look right. That died. It looks too flat. That's what this is the stuff it needs to look good. Died, but with it, that looks great. Okay, but then neither here nor there. That's probably the one I'll grab. It looks the nicest. If I can't dye it, it would still look, you know, good undyed. So that's not maybe offered me something I actually want here.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest.
Horsefoot finally gets a VA. Guardians finally get a VA.
Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortom does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by poor fortune indeed.
Oh. Stretch my arm.
Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day.
Head with it. Itching. So I just grabbed hairbrush. Brush. Boom. Problem solved.
This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve.
I think I remember some of this stuff.
The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity.
Love the shit. So happy we finally get to the point where VA work is more common.
Knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait. Hello,
I try and I have fun, but
though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons? It might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
I got a horse shrine. I'm just taking a moment to. I have a little speedometer. I can't make out what the other thing is, but. Yeah, primal focus. That's what that was bugging me about. I don't care. I deliberately turn that thing off. Not abandoning it, because not, partway through, but still. I think I might have just somehow imagined that the other arm spinning, because I could have fucking sworn I saw it. Both arms spinning. But it must have been my own mind tricking me. I have not seen it happen since that one time with this thing. Time to ask around. Boop. How do I get down? Ah. Boom. Yo, Drillamont. Oh, welcome. Please note the repairs the stone vigil proceeded apace. Shall be revealed sure and strong that the Dravanians might better themselves. That's definitely not what they want. Batter themselves senseless against our shield and west. I would venture, however, the matters of masonry are not what brought you to Whitebrim. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with these villains. I must confess then, 'tis a sad truth of the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown sick with their number. They strike swiftly and without warning, and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But it is not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. Their ethics themselves seem somehow changed. I know not what manner of influence this Iceheart wields, but the man we seem utterly lost in the grip of wretched fury. 'Tis an unsettling and unnatural zeal. She would care to question one of the recent victims, as the fate would have it. Well, came moments the traitor was waylaid down the road. The patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless and carried him to infirmary. Assuming he has regained use of his facilities, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid you in your task. Sure, the infirmary is on the other side of the yard, so up we go, and then down we go in a much more direct manner. There we go. Whoop. Mistreated merchant. Tell you what happened. Oh yes, of course. Of course. Enough for that. How help catch those cowardly black hearts? I was traveling my usual route to the White Room once when a sudden blow sent me reeling. I was on the ground and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals, they were taking everything. Someone noticed my blurry gaze, socked over me to better paint my head with his mace. This claimed me. However, already saying the words, "Return to Snowcloak." So that's where they were hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me rushing off from loot. I mean, it was a miracle I saw it all. I'll not trust my sick skull to save me a second time. No cloak would be here. There we go. It's growing on me. Partly it's because I just like how it, little car-like inside of it. Cartoony amusement park car ride. Ooh. That's a whole lot of these guys dead. Like, are these guys supposed to be Ishgardians that were killed, or? Motherfuckers. My life belongs to the lady. Okay, so that's just the two of them. The cold salves my pain. Oh, okay, so it's just supposed to be a, wait and ambush to waylay me. Oh, this place. No, it's been a while. Yeah, try your ovens. Foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. I'm seeking heretics. Sure, all on purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of the raiding parties. We pursued them here. But we should have had them corner in the ring. Hit. They're gone. Vanished like icy rust. Voice scene? Voice scene. Make a voice. Do all the thing. I suppose that counts. There's someone at the top of a cliff. Maybe I saw herself come to sneer at our folly. No, she disappeared. Herrick's might have discovered a passage through the wall. Some hidden tunnel escaped our notice. The men to risk further investigation. It would be best for we were to return to Whitebrim Font to lay our suspicions to Lord Rillamont. I mean, I could fly, so I could just hover over this area until I find something that you guys might have missed. Okay, sure. I'll head back. Bow, bow, down, down, bow, bow, no, 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 no. Yo, okay, drill them on. Got a report. Alright, it appears I thanks once again. I spared no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snuggle were some of my finest. Should be bested so handily. I feared I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. Well, I understand you might balk notion. I must ask that you put aside your mission. Consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. Who would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragon and inform Lord Hushman to discovers. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. But in fact, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield him from our justice for long. I have no idea what the fuck you're saying. I often have time making out lyrics and music. I do like the sound of it. Alright. And that's the story.
Is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
Some guys pretty with their shirts off in the background.
But you are here now.
God damn, man, I forgot how tall Ellison can be.
Little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
He fucking towers over me.
Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
And there we go. Hmm. Fuck. I hate when that happens. It doesn't happen often, but every so often. Yawn, pull the jaw, and stretch my jaw in just the wrong way, and suddenly. Ah. Ow. Anyways, I'm gonna take a short break here, folks. I'll be back. Ish. Take a break soon-ish, folks, but now we'll return to the Revenant's Toll. Oh, match your current fucking. Don't lie to me. What? Raises. Ions. Raids. I'm looking for the yellow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, hopefully that'll shut the thing up constantly barking at me. You search all your search results. That's not the search results I give a shit about. Oh, 'tis good to see you return to the toll. How fared you in the frozen wastes of Korsos? Ask for attempts to send us a second shipment? Let us send thanks to Lord Harshfont for his continued generosity. As our town grows in prosperity, I fear it will attract ever greater number of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us, Alphanos and recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. Enhanced freeze. Is that a trait? That looked like a trait. What'd it do? Enhanced freeze. Elemental gauge expanded. Okay. Coming under the influence of astral, well, ignorance of astral fire or unreliable granted Enochian. and set the lower right corner of the gauge glow, indicating it's... Yeah, this is Heaven's Sword. Kind of shit. And set the lower right corner of the gauge aglow. Effective Nochian increases potency of magic attacks as well as unlocks stuff such as Blizzard 4. Nochian fades when after Fire Umber Ice expires. Yeah, a lot of details I'm not really fully in. 3 Umbral Heart upon casting freeze. Okay. Don't know what that means. Ooh. Okay, I want that. Give me a nice goofy top hat. Of course I fucking want it. I'll die preview. Well, obviously making it metallic would look good. Yeah, both of these lose out. This is a lighter version of the same thing. Cool looking crown. Another cool looking crowny thing. It doesn't look too bad, but yeah, no hat. But let's focus on the inaugural ceremony. While you were away in courses, preparations for inaugural ceremony were all but complete, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. Of your time, why don't you end Rising Sun and see if your frantic receptionist could do with a hand? Just saying if everybody, you know, start needing sort of these things. Why are they even here? Oh, I'm so turned to fly alarm in my waste paper basket. Haro, you started me. You wish I had a hand? Splendid. Maybe you don't hand these uniforms to the new recruits. They're scattered about around, so I haven't had time to track them all down. So, to don their garb immediately, it's simple here in the Rising Zones. You want to report back directly to Alpha if you don't want to miss the ceremony. Hands will ever have matching uniforms. Well, a well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Scattered across, Revenants told the people we were looking for. Eight people. We have 8 recruits to get. Ugh. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's a better. Yo, how is they? Those who believe in the company will see no riches are. Will see. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. You know oneself, 'tis an investment in the future. And thus, I did sign my name to the cause. Focus, moment, focus. Alright, complete blue uniform crafted it specifically for Alphanode's new organization. It's a splendid idea. What's our organization aiming for himself? There shall be worth the plenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Yeah, I'm starting to see some cracks in the organization already. Got a guy who's already short-sightedly sold everybody the fuck out for his own goddamn greed once before. Now, I don't care that we don't retract the fucking offer the moment you figure out who the fuck this piece of garbage is. Oh, he's joined everybody else in the looking. I think I felt here, but I meant I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, that's actually really funny. I knew everyone I'm reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. And, another guy who is, again, thinking of selling replicas of their fucking uniforms. Because, you know, that won't lead to trouble. Oh, a leg. Oh, yeah, next. Zelda has, at least, Zelda has less retired from the adventurer's life. So, like, show Mrs. Wisdom and irrepressible spirit. I'm excited to forge my own path forwards. I see everyone. Thank you, Chiswell. The thought of putting myself in such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. So we do have stalwart people like that, so. Ilberd. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. There we go. I don't believe we met. I'm Ilberd. I have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as a captain, much of that eludes the colony, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Okay, the new one, so, whoop, I didn't read what he said, something shit. Eh. I could, can I abandon this and start over? I cannot, give me a moment, I'm gonna look up what he said. Never mind. Yeah, obviously he's gonna be a more important one than the greedy guy, I think. That's not too hard to figure out. Anyways, it's probably just something like, yeah, we'll do lots of good and so on and so forth. Say. What the fuck? Oh, there he is. Argamus. Scarlet Guard marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom, and a hearty defender of limits unless the enters momentum realm, and for this new company that I find opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Oh, no, that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. I would, of course, also appreciate one of these. Might not be a member, but hey, it's blue. I like blue. One thing I definitely disagree with another person I know on. Red's one of the worst colors, and blue's one of the best. No, red has its place. Red has its place with certain color combinations. I really like red on some things. I like red mages. That, you know, red is a great color for certain things, but generally blues, purples, greens, all those colors are my preferreds over that. Oh, there at last. Looking for me, was ya? Said giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bristle. Oh, probably isn't all. The thing will cut off the blood to my head, not the murder, though. I'm sure it'll be fine if I make a few adjustments. Ah, real red. Little Amigo could learn much from Remnant Soul. This town could be so alive in the midst of such desolation. No, one not quite so voluminous. I'm sure I've grown accustomed to extra cloth in time. One more, and it's gonna be a new one, I think. Another recruit from one of the other companies. Oh, fuck, Scott, the next week he's strolling about town. His healthier battles were what inspired me to come to Roman's soul. It's an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Actually, I could probably just go axe. Alright, so I'm back for a moment, but didn't break. So, sorry about that. Got interrupted. Yeah, we'll be back in a moment. Retalk the Illibrid. I say a moment, but I'll be back after I've eaten some of my dinner. So, dinner break. Sorry, needed a drink to try, or I finished mine off while eating. Ah. The wonder of eating a meal that you absolutely did not really enjoy. That was made by someone else, and you don't want to say it to them. Yeah, I was hungry and I devoured it, but it was not. You ever have someone cook a version of a meal that screams that either they or their parents were too fucking poor to afford the normal standard meal, and instead had this cheaper, vastly shittier version of the meal, and they grew up with it, and now they think it's good? For decades? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna talk to Ilbert. Fucking, where the fuck is he, anyways? There we go. I was gonna talk to the for one dude I don't trust. Yeah, more than exercise for time. I know it is to be without help. I should almost see this company succeed. Yeah, some of that was definitely this. Hell, I grew up with one of those, and I just never actually engaged with it. No, I feel see what engages their attention. Okay. That's looks like a mess of a mount. Okay, where the fuck is? Yeah, I forgot where Seventh Heaven and the Thriving Stones was. Anyways. But yeah, whenever my family growing up made a, oh, like, it's not quite as bad as someone saying, "Oh, I'll make you dinner. One of my childhood favorites, a ketchup sandwich." Because you know it's real bad at that point, but no, nothing that bad. For instance, my parents, right, I was growing up, did the, let's make homemade chicken noodle soup with mashed potatoes in it. That sounds fucking horrifyingly disgusting. It is, it was. I used to eat it, and because we weren't as bad off of either one of them growing up, I didn't have to, you know, well, for the most part, I never actually had to eat it in order to make the food last longer. It is on it. I call it gruel because that's basically what it fucking is. It's disgusting. Just singularly fucking awful. But you know they don't enjoy it because it actually tastes good. They grew up enjoy it because it was just like because they grew up on it. And fucking, you know. Yeah. I didn't peg on to that until years later. It's just, ugh. Similarly, this was one of those. Okay, so what it was pork chops fried in water. So be boiled. I don't know why they think you can fry stuff with water. And it's just boiling if you don't have any oil involved. Even air frying, it uses a little oil. Those weren't too bad outside the fact that, you know, since they weren't being made in oil or anything, they needed a little bit of seasoning. Extremely bland gravy and not even mashed potatoes. Slices of bread. And of course, you know, it's something being made for free by someone else who out of the kindness of their own heart. So I just fucking took it and ate it. Once I realized it's gonna be awful. I was right. I won't say them because I'm not ungrateful. But, ugh. Okay. Yes, sir. So I mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've met the rest of the recruits? Some few answered the calls arms I put forth for the establishing company such. We are not yet an army, but there's much a small corps of elite warriors can do. Mention I thought of the name coming, just my hope that it shall soon be known across the rest of Eorzea. Here's our once the last of the recruits are, I shall make the official announcement.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made.
It does just look like a color swap version of Maelstrom, but I do like that, though.
With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea.
Mm-hmm.
From this moment forth, I declare you crystal braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
And thus we get introduced to the Crystal Blade.
Their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau. It is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus, does it fall to some
Hello, dog.
heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Oh. I
Rousing speech,
feel
Alpha.
like I sound like it.
Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Hold on. Oh god, that's so much better. Oh my god, we're on something grateful. And at least it was, once I seasoned it, it wasn't so bad. But yeah.
Please, antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
I think we need one more and then we'll be finished.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening.
No, you actually suppose the Free Company outfits are actually all fairly similar, just different shades. I just see Melton Storm more often, so that's what I thought of.
Our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
Unnamed Bandes. What were they called again? I'm not acting like it's forgettable, I just forgot their name at the moment. Soon the Baldessians, that's right. Made it out. We just know Cryo.
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger.
Oh, she's alive, but
My thanks. I shall contact you anon.
sounds like she wasn't quite far enough away to make it out unscathed.
When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party.
Yeah.
It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Possibly. They were an important ally of ours.
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
No. We never hear anything from her.
Then she
Here,
speaks
here's
to
Sing
neither
Phil.
of us. Heidelin silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
The only time she's ever talked is when we get crystals during that battle, and that was explicitly burning out her strength to help us.
Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
I mean, if Palisades believe, he apparently does. Hat, 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 hat. Look, give me that kind of hat. Yeah, of course I want it. Big old top hat. Yes, 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 yes. Huh, maybe that was the last quest in the part. This feels like it should have also been voiced, but very good to see. Very good. See that the provisions are repaired for transport. Let's hope the shipment is spared to the last. Paid to the last. That's something in the distance. Winds are commonly fierce this day. Might have just been a background at bird or airship. I thought we were gonna get suddenly dragon attack. Ah! Oh hey! The Pope of Ishgard. With an Ascian at his... with Elidibus and another Ascian at his side. Oh, dear. That does not spell good things. That very much does not spell good things. I mean, yeah, I knew that. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind, I finished 2.4. For 2.3. We're finally on 2.4. Huh. Ugh. Which is Dreams of Ice. So yeah, this is the general how it works. You know, you get the stuff that is both contained to the thing, and you get the stuff that trail ends the last story chunk, and slowly but surely you get the stuff that preludes the patches are, you know, generally their own self-contained stories here, and a combination of prologue for the next one and epilogue for the last one. Now that we're on 2.4, we're slowly but surely shifting into the stuff more and more about leading into Ishgard stuff. Boom. Races. I like a nice Astrum. Ooh. Oh, I like the look of those. Oh. I also like the look of those. I think I'll probably grab the Astrum one, so. Well, that's for fucking voting. What was I going to do in a moment? Right, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right, okay, sorry, I got distracted and forgot what I was going with my own fucking trail of thought. Naira. Patch. Let's check out the patch. Dreams of Ice. I won't describe what's on it because... exposure. Hildebrand, Agents of Inquiry, Chapter 4. Delivery Moogle. Requests. Rogue. Added. And also Ninja. Snowcloak. Now a dungeon. We'll be hitting that one up. Sasha. Obviously, that was not that hard to figure out. Sunken Temple of Quan. The Dragon's Neck. The Final Quarrel, Oil Bahamut, other stuff. Yeah, in-game marriages got added at 2.4. Duty Finder has been changed to be working better. Since I ready on being locked out of the Duty Finder until the next day. I had run into that. I hadn't had it actually happen yet, but I missed one. I got a warning. And I'm like, oh no, what's that? Subdivision adds all the wards. So yeah, some good shit. Right to mind, I cannot shake the creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear that you may be certain we will hear of it. Until such a time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do a little bit wait and observe. For Asians, your Anje is wholly dedicated to finding means through which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good times on that front. Well, this you know I knew. Let us speak on more current matters. In particular, the state of the Crystal Raves. Alphano did well to fund the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, on a helping hand or two would not go astray. This end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined to know how he. Then I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined to know how he can. You know how he can be. Okay, I was going to know how. Being intimate to a fault and singularly lost until state, of course, when the help comes from you. After that, has entrusted countless matters to work with Canada. I do believe him. He would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you were to go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. Yeah, I've got a dog. This one didn't come in here often. Extra friendly today, aren't you? Huh. Ah, everybody's inside. from invites to petitions to it's Waharu. To me, it's what that's my line. I fear I've been overrun. Oh, that's a nice one. I remember another good one, describing it as breeding. The paperwork is having a massive orgy and is breeding out of control, and it's all that you can do to cut their numbers, keep its numbers even. Beware. Me and my countrymen are skilled with the bone blade. I have made it my mission. Only those with such talents as Rave's cause. I hope we can be of some small assistance. In which infant, we must guide them to little Omega, else we condemn them to certain death. Yeah, what did I just tell you? Condemn yes, wait a minute, that's not right. Yeah, ill word. Dispatch the first unit to Dilda, the second and fourth are to stand by for the orders. We even have a couple of nameless ones. Seriously though, that is definitely the best looking company gear out there. Hello. That's one here all the time. Careful there. Pick the dog up and give it a hug. Pick the dog up and give him a hug. Yeah, you can't see me. Yeah, the dog is in my face. Down we go. Down we go. In addition to my thoughts, we strive for profound, it's not only a flavor and texture, but also nutrition. For a meal to be truly satisfying, it must nourish the body as well as flavors. Yes, yes, 'twould seem we foolish to sacrifice nutrition for flavor. If Harry and more skilled scenarios worked closely together, I dare say they could create extraordinary dishes sure to satisfy Eorzean and Doman alike. Tancred, fingers your knife. A dazzling flow of arrangement. Each blossom of peerless beauty in her own right. Ah, the blessing and burn of an reactive imagination. Tancred, what are you fucking thinking about? Oh. Of fucking course. I didn't realize what he was talking about until I stood behind him and saw what he's looking at. A dazzling floral arrangement of each blossom of peerless beauty in her own right. Ah, the blessing and burn of an unreactive imagination. Great. Fucking goddamn it. I mean, look, you're absolutely 100% not wrong about fucking Y'shtola. Oof. Still, one seems great, the other one seems great, but still, man, you just sitting there. Seriously, fucking Thancred, goddamn. Yeah, literally, I think one of the first things you see times, well, not one of the first, yeah, when you meet Thancred and get a flashback via the echo for him, he's got two orals under each arm, a girl under each arm. He is absolutely like that. Fucking Thancred. Ah, Horribodo. Look forward, never back. Devote yourself only to present. This is what I've learned from the Domans. Those Ozorians are really rather striking, but I think I should remain a Scion for the nonce. I'll take my home and science my family. Then that sure blues from early my color. The green in my cosmic brings out my eyes. Just sort of breeches bring out his red in his. Oh, as you can see, I'm a big fan of blues and such colors. I wouldn't mind one of those. like plan on leaving the Scions or the Metal Storm. I just think it looks nice. Wherever these younglings appear to me, most have found freedom, no doubt. What is it, Haru? And do be concise. I'm rather busy. Hmm? You would lend a hand, you say? Well, I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. The nature of intended to trust you to my braves. Demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Does say maybe want to labor, so we are but newly formed. There's already a great demand for our services. And we have a hard pressed answer to all the petitioners. I digress. Yes, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself. My presence is required elsewhere. Yes, I have entrusted its resolution to my second command, Captain Ilbred. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with particulars. My thanks in advance, Haru. Goddamn Sancred. I still can't get over fucking hitting on Amphilia's mom. Just...
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you? Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies.
Garlean spy, of course.
Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy.
Ivy, huh?
He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea.
That certainly explains why, you know, whole Garland War of Succession explains why, you know, after kicking ass, there was no fucking reprisal.
When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now.
By the way, I know, for all that you see, all that we're gonna do over the time we play this game, remember, according to official sources, from the start of ARR to the beginning of Endwalker takes place over a year. You can already feel that starting to strain your credibility just a little bit. Just between the start of ARR and this shit.
We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway. And if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be
Which
prepared for
will...
while taking care not to betray our purposes by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
Yeah. Basically, it's partially acting the trap, luring the fool into attacking us. Should mean, you know, it'd be much easier to nip it all in the bud. Like, I saw that, I was like, wait, is that the same hair? Like, I saw a cat girl with the twin tail hairdo, and I was like, oh god, did they recreate one of those girls in the bridge? What? I don't know why I had so much trouble finding that exit. Ah, yes, the fire. So it reminds me of how you could see those all over the place after the Crater of Berserk passed. People holding a memorial for him in the game via the Dark Knight job, which absolutely does take some influence.
Well, well, what brings you here, my friend?
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Old friends of Bourbon?
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you, the honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye, we've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanaland than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it.
Yep. Well, Ruban was one of the gladiators there. One of the ones we've got mentioned, the people who got arrested for something or other. And man worked his way into being one of the syndicate. Yeah. And closest friend of
Your
Nanamo.
prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the syndicate.
He owned the Colosseum.
Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Goddamn. Okay, yeah, fuck. I forgot he bought the Colosseum. That would explain it. He wasn't just rich and investigate. He bought the fucking place and now owns the entire thing. I'm just thinking about that in comparison to all the stuff we've done in the Coliseum, and including Future Gladiator. Means we all technically work for would work for him and such things. Like, yeah.
Pa, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
Yes, keep talking about how amazing I am.
I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Sometimes, yeah, the best way to do your shady or hidden dealings is right in public where everyone can see.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil.
Now, let's be fair. This is Ul'dah. A lot of people here's loyalty could be bought for a fistful of gil. Long before these uncertain times.
But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
I told you it's important. Old friend of Raban, another character I fucking love in this game.
Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Okay, well, this keeps giving me actually good-looking gear, so I really like the look of these fucking armbands. Let's. I don't think light would work with these. Abyssal blue. Ooh. The green marble stuff actually looks real good. So, yeah. Of course, we'll continue talking to get the next Ilberg quest. Ah, the Evenstar gloves. The Evans A-Star gloves. I will say this gear definitely looks good. Absolutely. Oral bracers. I definitely wouldn't want these full sets. But come on. Here's the investigation in the Garlean spy known as the Ivy. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest. Sign on. Today we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Here it's concluded, but for the time being, let's return to the Scything Stones and report to Commander Levalier. People changed to where. Yeah, let's go. Okay, nope. Papalimo and such are gone, but the target still seems to be the same. Gestrola isn't here, and neither is Sankred. Ah, so the Scions are elsewhere. Everyone else with the core Scions. But not here either. Interesting. What they're up to. Alfie, come on. We are returned from Oda, Commander. Not a moment too soon. Not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble. You will recall that the force was tasked with reconnecting and tearing the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion. Is it in his Imperial contracts? Soon after your last word it. The unit was ambushed en route to assassination. God, according to our orders has been taken, Captain. The Galleons do not want to treat their foeman with dignity, and I have great fears for her safety. We must in fact rescue all party at once, for all those braves were healed. Beg your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I really must ask for your aid once more, Scion. The Emperor Escalade will only serve to provide the Galleons with more captives, yet time is of the essence. But you're the best chance we have. I know that's right of it. I'm an ill blood has the right of it. I trust you're willing, but of course you are. Now, Elaine the Force lies away in the tangle, near the entrance to Castor's Century. Seek her out, and she will appraise you of the situation. I figured it was Elaine who was the one who got nabbed. Yes. Since we know her. Do-do-do. Turn of the Robo Dragon. No, that's okay, good. None match your search conditions. Okay, good. That apparently stays. I'm glad. Making it so that little thing actually fucking helps me something useful. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Force Unit Brave. And then rush yet. That's what she looks like underneath that hood. Oh, that looks really good as an outfit. You did this nice mission. When you're dead, we're like, now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you of the situation. The Guardians fell upon us that morning, wounding poor Rush and hauling our way to Cushing under. Really, it was all we could do to flee the group. Even as we see Carlians must be carrying a Rush or worse. But it's her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their intentions. We must rescue her without delay. And then it began its infancy, but the one that binds us as strong as Mitchell, no one will stand by while our comrade suffers. We, the Knights of the Fourth, will infiltrate Customs Century. Please help us find Rush before it's too late. Yeah, if I like to look at that uniform. You tell this place ain't doing so well if why didn't she just sit? It's a trap. It's a trap. Come for the fair man, eh? Yep, it was a trap. They leave her tied up in a part of the base that you could actually do without. Yep. You could, in theory, climb up here. Well, I mean, as a player, you can't, but, like, they could. And, wait now, back here. Of course, that does actually make this area surprisingly unsecure, but still. Yeah, that's just such a blatant crap. Alright, Resh. Hello, lie. Cat girl? Looks like cat girl ears. Yep. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, warrior light. Now, be quiet. Quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move without moon. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. I'm sure you define one. Given your reputation, I expect the Guardians will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castle, we should be able to steal. If you were to create a commotion within the castle, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Even once we are safely outside these walls. I know. Oh. Goodbye. Yeah, this actually place is really terrible in how it's secured. I mean, okay, they got one guy here, but still. You could totally sneak up around and then just climb up the edge of this thing. But, you know, video game fortress design ain't exactly something that's been known to, been particularly good. Come on. Fucking auto thing. And way before that thing can target me, eh? I wonder if it's viable to just fly away. Nah, I gotta actually fight them. Alright, gang, where are these fucking... Let me just check, right. Umbral Hearts. The fuck is an Umbral Heart? I don't think that was explained well enough. Also not getting that one other thing. It hasn't, boom, 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 boom. Oh. Wait, so you can keep... Oh, the Umbral Hearts stay if you... Okay. So, the Umbral Hearts, half MP cost... MP cost to buy apparently half? And, in this particular case... Oh, that's real neat. It means I can cast fire spells, fire free, all day fucking long. Well, not all day fucking long, but holy shit, that is a fucking game changer. Hold on, folks. Okay, folks, I'm back. Sorry. Oh yeah, number hard mechanic, real cool. I haven't gotten that Endochroscindian or whatever the fuck it is mechanic yet. So I have to look up where the fuck that is when I get to it appropriately. Alright, oh hey, online A. Oh, all I have left is report the mission sick the kind of should go ahead and write something. God damn it, I was just trying to fucking make it so I could see her better. Why do I keep forgetting where the fuck this is? Alright, Alphino, I'm back. What do you fucking got for me next? It does me well to see you thus return, though I don't doubt not your prowess. Entering an enemy struggle is generally considered to be a risky venture. I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hail and whole. Have exceeded your mission as you want. Lest you wonder, The moon U.S. is being cared for by no one. Thanks to their expert administrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Haru. I want to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. It was no casualty this time, but can you afford to be caught off guard again? Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. Hey there, Commander. I'll see to it that the men keep their wits about them. It may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. Having confidence that you will succeed, Captain. Yeah, I realize that you've scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid that there's no rest for Rary. I require that you accompany me to Korthos. And an audience with an Ishgarian dignitary, you see. And the man expressly requested your presence. I do not like to let surprise. You should be familiar with the treasure of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Thinking on whether or not we should continue tonight or end now. I mean, it's gonna be massively short anyways because of these breaks, but they're kind of unavoidable since I do need to eat. Starting later isn't really an option because even my old start time was too late, too early for food to finish up, and two, starting later is just not a fucking option. I can't do that sleep schedule wise. Alright, Alpha, now where the fuck are we going next? An influential Asgardian wishes to meet the warrior knight, and Alpha Node would like to nothing more than oblige him. Oh, hey, it's the Astra. Blah, 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 not breaches that. The rare opportunity. Alright, an audience with an ambassador to the Holy See of Ishgard with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as Temple Knight. Needless to say, the leader wields a tremendous power and influence. Harry, thank you for your attendance essential. If Sir Mick wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. You can see the wisdom of plan when you rest your permission to come into Korthos. You feel to be wasting your talents, which doubtless could be put to noble use or so, and that more good can be accomplished with a stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Yeah. How almost then as that stroke of a pen play the primal, eh? That's fine. I'm well off on richer than you fucks and can easily afford to teleport wherever the fuck I want to go. I mean, with the Ishgarian Master, by all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. You received no reports of my circus or unusual beast tribe activity like. Believes your presence may help to secure more favorable terms. I see no reason to deny him. And descendant, I take it Haru has explained the situation. She has. Yeah. Welcome to these Treasures. I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgarians have spurred all contact with other cities for decades. Why reach out now? What do I know? The question of their motives is one which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard generated a sense of Abolestius spire, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Because they were too cowardly to fucking call him a pope, even though they dress him up like a pope. And he's the pope. Members of the original Warriors Alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends and companions who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Skies. Since which time, the borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former through open dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. Even on the fields of Carno, where brave young men and young women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their barriers were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I explained over and over again that unless the Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom one by one. This is all, as once fell El Amigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? This can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Gradually, the lowering message we have been popped off of in the past. This time, we shall meet a man with genuine influence. Of course, I'm not so naive to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something to desire, so I've yet to find out what. What such is the nature of diplomacy? They will bring their agenda to the negotiating table, and so I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may rest assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Haru. Our old friend Lord Horshfont is expecting us. Our quest is to recover the HighPriest. And in front of integrate yourselves with man. Excellent work. This one has made prove useful to our cause. Okay, now we're done. Menphilia talked to Coffee lecture sat through. There's only less than a minute left. 2 minutes left. I think less than a minute. HighPriest signing out. I will see you all